Today's game is brought to you in HD by EA Sports and Madden NFL 11. Welcome to Quest Field in Seattle, Washington. I'm Gus Johnson, along with Chris Collinsworth. And welcome to this exhibition clash between the New York Giants and Seattle Seahawks. Who do you see as the key players for this matchup, Chris?
Well, Gus, I've got my eyes on the two quarterbacks in this one. I had a chance to talk to both of these guys, obviously guys that have experience in this situation. They've been here before, and yet it's always so interesting. You can see a different look in their eyes when they're warming up. You know that they know the significance of these matchups, and it just adds another level of excitement to the football game. When you're talking about this kind of talent on the field, this should be a really good one. I know you're excited. I'm excited. Let's get it going.
Interesting, Chris. Great storyline here today, and we'll follow that storyline as this game moves on. The Seahawks will set up shop at the 30. On the ground, right side. Looks to be about a 9-yard gain. That brings up second down. Short yardage situation here, second and a yard. Looks for the safe short throw. He's brought down at the 47-yard line. Pitch right. And the tackle was made by Corey Webster. Jones runs for a 4-yard pickup. And it's now 2nd and 6. Ball on the 49-yard line. Dumps it out right. He's wrestled down at the 42.
Those types of throws really begin to frustrate a defense over time because their coaches always tell them, don't sneak up, don't pressure those short passes, let them have those. But the more of those you give up, the better chance you have of eventually coming up with a big play as the defense gets frustrated.
It's now 2nd down, 10 yards to go. They spot it at the 42. Loads it up, looking end zone.
Yeah, that's a great job by the defense that time, getting pressure, because if he had about 1 second more, he would have found the open receiver for the score.
Moves to his right. And it's tipped away. And the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And those are the kind of big third down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
Why are we doing this?
It's fourth down. The Seahawks are lining up to punt it away. The ball goes into the end zone. Touchback. He'll take over at the 20. Just gets it off. Clemens was there to bring him down.
Only gained about 4 yards on that play, but sometimes as an offense, as long as it's not a negative play, it's a positive play.
Pass is short right side. Manningham was his intended target. Now they'll face a 3rd and 6 situation. Ball on the 24-yard line. He's going to throw it. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
Fourth down. The Giants are lining up to punt this one away. Forsett fields it at the 22. Brings this one back to the 37. Rolling out to his right. And they can't complete the first down pass attempt. Second down coming up. That'll make it second down with 10 to go. Ball on their own 37. Opts for a short throw. 7-yard gain on the play. The offense needs about 3 yards to get the first here on third down. Hasselbeck gives it up the middle. Wow, the defense was certainly ready on that series.
And that's a humbling experience for any offense. When you go out there and have those 3-and-out series, you just go back to the sideline a little embarrassed, and the defense, they're upset.
And they down it at the 5. They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. He found some daylight. Earl Thomas was there for the stop. They get out of trouble there with a huge gain on the ground.
And that's really a missed opportunity for this defense. They have them backed up. They go fairly conservative with the play call with the run and still break it out of there.
First down, 10 to go. Goes through his progression. The pass is broken up. What a play. Kelly Jennings with the coverage on the play. That'll make it second down with 10 to go. Short throw to the right. Brandon Jacobs was the intended receiver. So, from their own 15-yard line. The pass is away. Manningham was the intended receiver on the play. Fourth down. The Giants ready to punt this one away. Forsett fields it at the 37. I'm sure they would have liked to have gotten a little better return out of him there.
Yeah, he really didn't have much of a chance at all to make anything happen there. I mean, I know this guy's a dangerous punt return guy, but you can't do it on your own.
And he's knocked out at the 42.
When you get a halfback that gets in the open field with that kind of space, it is just so difficult to try and stop the screen. The offensive line got out in front. That was nice.
Jones gets it on the inside. Jones gains about 2 yards on the run. Second down and 8 here. Ball on the 40-yard line. Good coverage downfield. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick. Golden Tate was his intended target. He lets it go.
Matt Hasselbeck is not the most accurate passer in the league. He lets balls get away from him sometimes, and occasionally they're fairly easy completions.
Fourth down. The Seahawks line up to punt. It bounces out of bounds to the 18.
Now, this has got to be one of the tougher punts to make here. It's so easy to get a little too much on the kick, sending it into the end zone for a touchback. He did a great job hitting it just right on that one.
So second down, the offense needs about 4 for the first. Rolls to his right. The stop was made by Hill.
And that's good quarterback play. He recognized the blitz. He understood what was happening with the coverage behind it and found the open man.
Daylight. He's tackled at the 44-yard line. Good running for a gain of 10. Second down. Second down and very short yardage here. Here's the give. He gets to about the 45-yard line.
They need to do something.
They hand it off again.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Has a man to his right. Little flip. Room to run along the sideline.
Not only was that a tremendous interception, but when he got the ball in his hand, he looked like he knew what to do with it. What a run.
Seattle is up 7. And here is the drive summary brought to you by Verizon. Seattle is just about ready to kick this one away. Hickson is back to receive the kick. Taken from the 3-yard line. He gets this one to the 26-yard line. They'll get the ball here at the 26-yard line. Delayed handoff. He makes his way to about the 35. He gets off the throw. Tip pass, and it's incomplete. Still a lot of time left, but at the end of one, the score, 7-0. Short yardage situation here. They'll need a little less than a yard to convert. He's dropped down at the 39-yard line.
Those are the kind of runs that really wear a defense down. You just keep pounding it in there. 3 yards, 4 yards, pick up 4 there, and a first down.
Handoff up the middle.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really put some pressure on this group up front.
Handoff to the left.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
Powers through the defender.
The Giants are pushing guys around pretty easily right now. When you can put up this kind of per carry average, you definitely have the upper hand.
Short throw to the left. Still going. He's brought down at the 33-yard line.
Do what we do. Do what we do.
Now we have a first down and 10 to go. Flips it out short.
Under pressure, he felt the heat that time and was forced to throw it away quickly.
They line the ball up at the 33. This one might have been a false start on the offense. Let's get the call.
Repeat, second down.
And that will back this one up.
Penalties like that sometimes will split a huddle. You'll get half the guys patting you on the back and saying that's okay, and the other half are looking at you like, you idiot.
Looking at a 3rd and 13 here. Gets the pass off. He's wrestled down at the 18.
The Giants will maybe get kick-started a little bit after that catch. Their passing game hasn't exactly been very impressive so far.
Bradshaw gets a call.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Dumps it out left. He's dropped down at the 14.
The Giants seem to be very content throwing these short little dinky passes. Some offenses just nickel and dime you all the way up and down the field, which I suppose at least eats up the clock.
Under heavy pressure.
That was impressively done by the Seahawks.
They call on the field goal unit here. This will be from 38 yards out. The kick is good. New York gets ready to kick it away. Forsett is deep, looking to return the kickoff. And he gets the ball at the 5. He gets out to about the 25-yard line. Hasselbeck, hands off. He's brought down at the 30. Jones picks up 5 yards. He's searching for a receiver. He's tackled at the 42.
Matt Hasselbeck is really a perfect West Coast style of quarterback. He's quick in the pocket. He has a quick release. He understands defenses, and he rarely makes those mental mistakes.
Jones gets another handoff, and he's tackled at the 49-yard line. They'll need about 3 yards here on second down. Jones will try the left side.
Well, you know you've got an aggressive safety when he's making tackles for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. Typically, these guys are trying to not give up a big play in the passing game. Now, when you see somebody in the backfield, that's impressive.
Justin Tuck is looking to make a big play on this 3rd and long. Has a man short to his left. He's wrestled down at the 41-yard line. It's 1st and 10. He passes it. And the pass falls incomplete. T.J. Hushmanzada was the intended receiver.
You bring a little pressure, and it impacts quarterbacks, and we saw it there.
He throws short. No completion that time, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Here they have a 3rd down and 10 to go. Has a man deep. Golden Tate was the intended receiver on the play. It's 4th down. The Seahawks are lining up to punt it away. Goes into the end zone for a touchback.
The Giants had some success on that last series, putting up 3 points, but now they're going to want to take it to another level with a touchdown.
Surveys the field. He's got it.
The Giants got a big play that time, and they need a whole lot more of that after beginning this game with a very pedestrian passing attack. That was good. Anytime you give up that quick pressure like that, very seldom are those passes completed.
Checks down to the short pass. Jacobs has it slip through his hands. Fumble. They might have mistimed the snap on that.
Offense. Still third down.
And we'll replay third down.
Tough spot for the quarterback now after that penalty, because now the possibility of seeing that added pressure is really heightened.
That reception is good for a gain of 4.
Little out route against zone coverage. Typically, zone coverages will give you that almost all the time. They're more defending the deep pass.
It's fourth down. The Giants are lining up to punt this one away. And it's in the end zone for a touchback. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt it away. They're going deep. And they can't complete the first down pass attempt. Second down coming up. It's now second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 20-yard line. Flips it out short to his left. The Seahawks take a timeout, and they've got 2 timeouts remaining. It's third down now and just about the length of the football away from the first down marker. He's dropped down at the 46-yard line. Now we have a first down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 46. Still looking for an open man. Golden Tate was his intended target. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Goes through his progression. Can't make the catch in traffic. Julius Jones was the intended receiver. So another third down coming up for the offense. Pass is short right side.
Matt Hasselbeck was simply trying too hard that time. He got a little excited and let that ball get away from him. That's something that you'll see from inaccurate passers from time to time.
The Seahawks line up to punt. Hickson is back deep to return the punt. And they will down it at the 4. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. Jacobs on the inside handoff. Jacobs gains around 3 yards on the run. That'll be it for the first half of play. The score is 7-3. New York will get it first here in the second half. Hickson gets it at the 2. He makes it to the 23-yard line. The Giants will begin this drive at the 23. Searching for an open man. He breaks through.
The Giants get a good gain there. You know, we haven't seen too much of that. This defense has done a great job keeping their aerial attack contained.
First down, 10 to go. Jacobs gets the ball, and he's tackled at the 38. From their own 38-yard line. They're going to pitch it. He's brought down at the 44-yard line. Jacobs runs for a nice gain of 6 yards. So it's third down. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Hedgecock, the ball carrier.
Great play by the defense. You always hear coaches talking about whoever gets lower. Get your pad level lower than the offensive lineman. That time this defensive line did exactly that.
He angles it out of bounds at the 33-yard line. The offense will start at the 33. He's wrestled down at the 33-yard line. Second down and 7 yards to go. He throws downfield. And he's running with a purpose now. Touchdown, Seahawks. The Seahawks use just 2 plays to go 65 yards.
He just ran away from everybody there. There are plenty of players with speed on this defense, but he made all those guys look slow.
Olindo Mare tacks on the extra point. He brings it back to the 23. The Giants will start this drive at the 23. They go with the run. He doesn't get back to the line.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
From their own 23-yard line. He takes a hard hit as he throws.
And if he can get just a little bit more time, there are guys running open down the field. The pressure is getting close, but it's not there. He should take a fraction longer to make that throw.
Good coverage downfield. Manningham was the intended receiver on the play. Fourth down. The Giants ready to punt this one away. It bounces out of bounds at the 45.
The Seahawks have been rolling so far, and now they can really start to take control of this one with another touchdown. Matt Hasselbeck has a reputation as a bit of a wild thrower. Sometimes, I don't know, maybe it looks like he's almost aiming the ball. If he just relaxes and just goes back to the fundamentals of his mechanics, I think he'd be fine.
Flips out short.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
Short throw to the left. He's dropped down at the 19. Golden Tate with his fourth catch of the game. Has a man short to his left. They push him out of bounds, and now they have first and goal. Seattle trying to go up by 3 scores. Hasselbeck hands it off straight ahead.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Four yards will get them in for the score. The give to the tailback.
The defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers a little more athletic and can really help stop the run.
Passes it short. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks cover 45 yards in 7 plays. It ended with a touchdown.
9 times out of 10, it seems like when they want to throw the ball into the end zone, you know whose number they're going to call. He just has a way of making plays even with defenders around him.
Point after is good. Hickson from the 1-yard line. He makes it to the 23-yard line. The Giants will set up shop at the 23. Gives it up the gut.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
And they'll run him again. And he's tackled at the 32-yard line. Third down now. They'll need a couple of yards to convert for a first down. Bradshaw takes the give.
And I really like the discipline of this defense. You never see these guys trying to do too much. They control their gaps, and that time there was nowhere to go.
Forsett back deep to return. He'll field it at the 17. The Seahawks have scored touchdowns on their last 2 possessions, so they'll look to keep momentum on their side. Here's a pitch left side. He's brought down at the 34. A pickup of about 7. And that'll bring up second down. It's now 2nd and 3. They spot it on the 34-yard line. Looks to throw it. He's wrestled down at the 44-yard line.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass, open it up down the field.
First down and 10. Run right side. Pick up of 4. That brings up second down. They're looking at second down and 6. Flips it out short to his left. He's hit, but he's still on his feet. So, at the end of 3, the score is 21-3. The Seahawks are threatening again here at the start of the 4th quarter, already enjoying a commanding lead. He's dropped down at the 14. Jones goes down after a gain of 2. It's a 2nd and 8 situation now. Pitch out. He makes it out to maybe the 10-yard line. So, now they're just 10 yards away. Short throw to the right.
Yeah, they brought the blitz, and the offensive line just unable to pick it up that time to force the incompletion.
They'll line up for the field goal, and this is nothing more than a chip shot. This will be a 27-yard try. And the kick is good. So the score now, the Seahawks 24, the Giants 3. And here is the drive summary brought to you by Verizon, the official wireless service sponsor of the National Football League. And he'll return this one from the 7. The offense takes the field, hoping to put something together after their last drive ended in a 3-and-out. Jacobs gets the carry. Not sure if I agree with that call at all.
Yeah, the running game at this point works against you on a couple of fronts. One, you're not going to get typically a big play out of it, and that clock keeps on ticking.
Going up top. Caught out of bounds, incomplete.
Yeah, that's a pretty safe throw there where only the receiver can make a play on the ball. Just a little too wide on that one.
Not much indecision by the coach here. He'll keep the offense out there to go for it. And he's tackled at the 43-yard line. Just simply power football there, converting on 4th down.
I love watching those 4th down plays. It's just big guys against big guys, and you know what's at stake, and one team comes out on top, and it feels good.
Dumps it out right. It's tipped away. Great defense.
Man, that ain't make no sense.
They can't complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at second down. That'll make it second down with 10 to go. On their own, let's say 43. He rolls out to his right. Manningham was his intended target. They're facing a 3rd and 10. He rolls out to the right. Hickson was the intended receiver. And they keep the offense out there on 4th down. He's searching for a receiver. He catches it, but he's out of bounds, incomplete. They'll start at the 43-yard line. Jones takes it up the middle. He gets to about the 34-yard line. And 2 yards away here on 2nd down. Passes it downfield. He's tackled at the 23-yard line. Short throw to the left. They can't complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at 2nd down. He gets off the throw. Matt Hasselbeck has thrown 3 touchdowns. Point after is good. More than 9 minutes left here in the 4th quarter, and the score, the Seahawks 31, the Giants 3. And here is the drive summary brought to you by Verizon. Bradshaw from the 3-yard line. He's stopped at the 24-yard line. The Giants will begin this drive at the 24-yard line. Short pass to his left. He's brought down at the 28-yard line.
Good job by the offense that time. Really nothing there down the field. He just takes a little completion and keeps moving the ball.
Avoids a sack by getting it off as he's hit.
They brought the blitz that time. Didn't get there, but did throw off the timing of the play to get the incompletion.
Dumps it short. He's dropped down at the 37.
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute. You know, listen, I would never want to block a defensive lineman. So, I've seen these guys. I know these guys. They're big and they're nasty. But at least from an offensive standpoint, you have to try to get in their way.
They can't catch him.
Do what you do.
Touchdown, G-Men. The PAT is up and good. Collects it at the 7. He gets to about the 27 and goes down. It's a pass. It's intercepted. He's wrestled down at the 44-yard line. Dumps it out left. They can't complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at second down. Second down and 7 yards to go. Ball on the 44. He's going deep with it. It's knocked away by the defense. Third down coming up after that incomplete pass. It's third down, 10 yards for first. Surveys the field. Brings it in for completion. Hickson has been a very effective weapon in the passing game today. That last catch puts him over 100 yards. They line up at the 18. They give it off here.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Here's the throw. And now the offense will be faced with a third down situation. They'll line up again on third down. Someone jumped early down there. And we'll replay third down.
Third down is tough enough in the NFL, but when you start adding yardage to it, boy, it gets even tougher.
Still looking for an open man. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 12. Not much indecision by the coach here. He'll keep the offense out there to go for it. Looks for the safe short throw. Touchdown, Giants. The PAT is up and good. Just over 5 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. And our score, the Giants, 17. The Seahawks, 31. Time for the drive summary. We'd like to let everyone know that this is brought to you by Verizon. He makes it out to about the 21-yard line. Opts for a short throw. Just about 3.
Really nowhere for the wide receiver to go on that one. I'm not sure if the quarterback realized it was man coverage on that play.
Hasselbeck hands it off.
The defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Flips it out short to his left. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
They line up at the 36. Jones on the give. He's dropped down at the 40. 4-yard gain, second down. Sure to make an impact on the field are this game's top performers, presented by Gatorade. It's 2nd down and 6. 2 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter. Inside handoff. He's wrestled down at the 43-yard line. A pickup of about 3, and so it will be 3rd down. Third down once again. Let's see if they can convert this one. Gets it away.
Let's go.
The Giants call a timeout. That was their 2nd timeout.
He got fear in his heart. I can smell it.
First down, 10 to go. So the ball on the 49. Jones on the run, and he makes it out to about the 47. Second down and 7. Ball on the 47-yard line. He's brought down at the 44-yard line.
That was a run blitz on that play. They brought the middle linebacker effectively, filling all the gaps, and there was simply nowhere for the running back to go.
The halfback with the carry. Forsett picks up the first down on his very first carry of the game. First down and 10. And he'll just kneel it here. And this should be a kneel down as they just try to kill the clock. That's all from Quest Field. We have highlights and stats coming up next. Stay with us. Here's today's Swagger Player of the Game, presented by Old Spice Deodorant. Smell like a man. Man. Here's one for the highlight reel. It's the Doritos Crunch Time Play of the Game.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports and Madden NFL 11.